We welcome in senior quarterback Ian Riggleman. Ian, welcome in, buddy.
How you doing?
We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Talk about these Hawks of South Harrison. It's been a good year.
Oh, yeah. We've been working hard and all that, and just sticking with it throughout week in, week out, and every day we just put in the hard work and do what we need to succeed this year.
Well, Ian, I want to take you back to that hard work, the work you and your Hawk teammates did in the offseason, then in the August camp, getting ready for the season opener. It was a win at Doddridge County. Way back when the season started, obviously the playoffs were a focus, but was 9-1 achievable in your mind even back in August? Was that kind of the mindset coming into the year?
Yeah. The only one that I got backwards was I thought we were going to have a tougher time with a real tough St. Mary's team, and I knew Tyler Consolidated was going to be a tough task to handle, but we had some injuries that game, and they just got the best of us, and we were down.
Yeah, that's what I was going to touch on. What was that like, being able to bounce back after the Tyler Consolidated game? Really was a surprising loss for a lot of folks just because of how you guys have been rolling up to that point. And then you bounce back and knock off a St. Mary's team that had been very good the entire year, is very good, 20-13. What was that week of practice like leading up to St. Mary's, mentally just trying to get back in it after the loss?
There was a bunch of nervous energy out there, and it was nothing but serious. There was no joking around in practice. Everybody was serious as can be, trying to get better. We would all listen to the coaches. The coaches doing very well with us. So our game plan was just spot on, and everything worked out.
Ian, as a senior quarterback, you guys have put up a bunch of points this year and winning very convincingly in just about every game. Who are some of your targets? Who are some of your other weapons that you have?
There's Freddie Canary, which he's one of our slot receivers. Austin Barker, he's just a key receiver for me. He always has been since sophomore year. We got real good chemistry together. He knows what I'm thinking, and I know what he's thinking at all times. We got a freshman, Brent Barnett. He came in. He's doing very well. He caught the very first touchdown pass of his career versus Doddridge County for about 50-some yards. There's Chase Jenkins, who's our running back, and Cam Barnett, which Cam's for sophomore. He's tough. He's real tough.
Well, Ian, going back to that St. Mary's game, you mentioned Freddie Canary. He had a touchdown reception in that game, and you also had a touchdown run. So you have that win over St. Mary's. You also have a win over a playoff team, a Double-A squad in Lincoln back in Week 5. You beat Lincoln 12-7. So you've had some playoff opponents on the schedule. You've knocked off some good teams, and you really are battle-tested coming into Valley Wetzel on Friday night.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I mean, just taking a look at some of the wins. I mean, you have that win over St. Mary's that you talked about. Freddie Canary had a touchdown catch, and you had a touchdown run. But you also had a nice win back in Week 5 where you knocked off Lincoln, and you beat the Lincoln Ball Club 12-7. I was saying, kind of coming into this game with Valley Wetzel on Friday night, you guys have been battle-tested. You've won some tough games and have earned that number 3 seeding coming up against Valley Wetzel. It's been a tough season. You guys have come through okay.
Yeah. I don't know, like I said, we've just been working hard. We've been keeping our mindset on just getting the victory every week in, week out. Valley Wetzel, they're going to put a big task on us with that quarterback they have. He's pretty quick. He's good. They got a big line. They got some quick backs, and their receivers are pretty good too, which is going to put a good test on our defense. And I think that if we keep our mindset on it and just go out there and play like we know how to play, then we'll come out with the victory.
What's been the key defensively? I'm looking at your numbers, and you guys haven't given up more than 13 points all season. Even in that loss, it was a 13-7 game. So that's a tremendous credit to what you guys have been able to do defensively. What's clicking right on that side of the football?
Well, Coach Clayton, who's our defensive coordinator, he's done a very good job with us this year. Everything that he does is he teaches it down simple enough for us to get, but hard enough for nobody else can understand what he's doing. And he's just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he keeps us all on the same page and puts people where we need to be, and the rest of it goes on us with our athletic ability. And we've had 6 sophomores starting for us, which they've stepped up a lot, and then the rest of us are seniors and juniors, and which helps us out a bunch.
Ian Riggleman, South Harrison senior quarterback. Ian, how many kids on the South Harrison football team, roughly?
I think we have 33.
Wow. So you've been able to. You guys have accomplished a lot with, and that's probably even a little large for a single A ball club. So obviously the program and Brad Jett has things going extremely well there at South Harrison. But again, for 33 kids to do what you guys have done, that's taken a tremendous effort. How's practice been this week?
Practice been very well. We've been going out. We probably had the best offensive practice we ever had Tuesday this whole season, and today was a really good practice. Yeah, it was cold outside, but nobody worried about it. Everybody had their mindset on the first playoff game since we haven't been there in 6 years. It's such a big deal out here right now. And everybody's just been going out, giving their all every play, every down, no matter what's going on in practice. Nobody's goofing off. Everybody's being serious, and just we're ready to go out there Friday night.
How's the mood at the school been? As you mentioned, first time back in the playoffs in several years. What's it like walking around the halls at South Harrison High School?
Everybody's all standing up straight, smiling, happy, joking around. All the teachers, they got big smiles on their faces. All the coaches, the principals, even around our community, everybody's all happy everywhere they see out. They're like, "Oh, congratulations, way to make it back," and all that. And it's just nice. It makes me feel good. It makes all of us feel good inside.
Yeah, and it should be a pretty good environment coming up this weekend. And you kind of touched on Valley and their quarterback and the athletes that they have. What's it going to take, though, for a South Harrison win coming up this weekend to beat Valley Wetzel? What are you guys going to have to do well?
Contain their quarterback on the sweeps and runs and just execute everything to the best of our ability and just keep playing our game on defense and moving the ball on offense.